Hello, Miss Denon here. I'm here to talk to you today about GCSE Statistics. So firstly, a question I get asked a lot is, well, what is GCSE Statistics? Stats is the collection of information or data in order to analyse a real life situation, draw conclusions and make predictions about what might happen in the future. In essence, statistics is real life maths, and it will never ever leave you asking, when will I ever use this? Because the answer is all the time. A couple of examples for you. Governments use statistics and need data to decide how many school places are needed and where the schools should be, whether we should be building new hospitals or closing them, where the best places to have fire stations would be, and which roads need repairing. So governments need statistics for everything they decide. Businesses use statistics all the time. They need data to decide whether a product will be successful or not successful, and whether it's worth investing money in that product, whether a drug is going to be successful, whether it's worth investing money and time into that. If a company's producing faulty goods, how many, how much does it cost in the company, are they dangerous, how much to charge for a product, to work out profit and loss, how many sales it's going to be. If you want to do anything to do with business, you will need statistics. So a little example, looking at health. So a company develops a new drug. We need to know, does it work? So there will be trials, there will be data from those trials. Doing those trials is very expensive. And then how can you compare that the drug that's made, is it better than the drugs that have already been prescribed? So you'll need to look at the data, analyse the data, see what that data tells you, and then make predictions in the future to do with this drug. So if you're interested in going into medicine, having a knowledge of statistics is really, really, really important. Again, the business application I spoke about before, so market research. So a company's developed a new product. That could be anything. It could be a t-shirt, it could be a computer, anything that a company might decide to develop. They need to know if it will sell and at what price. Because if you sell it too low, you're not going to make a profit. If you sell it too high, people aren't going to buy it. Market research, again, is expensive. It's not possible to interview every single potential company or customer. How do you know what to ask, who to ask, and where to ask it in order to get the best information or data possible in order to inform your decisions about this new product? Queuing. Manning checkouts is expensive. If you have too few people at the checkout, customers may shop somewhere else because they're queuing for a long time. How do you know how many checkouts to have open? How do you close them? Is it worth having electronic checkouts? What's best for your business? So how do you collect the data from those customers? How do you ensure that they keep shopping with you and they don't go somewhere else? How do you make sure that the electronic checkouts are working effectively? Because putting a person on that checkout is expensive, so it's weighing up the options of keeping your customers happy and also it costing you a lot of money if you're working in a supermarket. So something we do in statistics is something like this. So I'd show you some information, some data. So here, if you notice or you recognise this is the tram line, and you can see the differences in life expectancy across Greater Manchester. So we can see Westwood, for example. Female life expectancy there is 77, male is 72. There's a difference of 5. What does that mean? That's quite low. In comparison, if we look at Timperley on the left, the female life expectancy there is 81 and the male life expectancy is 78. Why is there such a difference in life expectancy even within Greater Manchester? What does that mean? How could we change it? Is it things to do with health? Is it things to do with housing? So again, this is real life data, this is real life maths, and then we can look at how we can then apply that in order to improve life expectancy, or what does that mean, or what does that tell us in terms of future planning. So there's sort of a few examples of what we would study. And then just a few questions to ask yourself. So firstly, do you enjoy maths? There's lots of crossover between maths and statistics, so if you don't enjoy maths, it's probably not the best GCSE option for you. You don't necessarily have to be good at maths, you just have to enjoy maths, because you will be doing your 4 hours of maths and your 3 hours of statistics, and that's a lot. So if you don't like maths, it's probably not the right option for you. Also, taking GCSE Statistics is very likely to improve your maths result. So people that do GCSE Statistics do better in their GCSE maths than people that don't do GCSE Statistics. Secondly, just like some of the examples I spoke to you about before, are you interested in a career in business, science, mathematics or medicine? Statistics would be a really, really good foundation for those career choices. Thirdly, do you enjoy problem solving and logical thinking? You will have seen statistics in your math lessons before, particularly data, drawing graphs, calculating averages, mean, median and mode, etc. And lastly, there's no coursework element anymore to GCSE Statistics. It's 2 exams, both with a calculator. So again, your number skills aren't important here. It's about problem solving and logical thinking and applying the maths that you already know to real life situations. If you've got any questions, you can speak to me, Miss Denon, come and find me, or you can speak to some of the people that have currently been studying GCSE Statistics this year. It's been a popular choice. Everyone that's taken it has been really, really enjoying it so far. So I look forward to hearing from you, and thank you very much for listening.